Hey everybody, what's going on? We're back. It is season 2, episode 4, which brings us all the way to 42 episodes of Let's Talk Phys Ed. We've been away for a while. You've probably missed us, hence Eddie Money bringing us back home tonight. We're back on. We're excited to be here. I am Jason Steele. I am the host of Let's Talk Phys Ed. With me, as always, Tanner Roast. Tanner, how's it going today?
Hey, Jason, it's been a while since we recorded an episode of Let's Talk Phys Ed. It's probably because we overestimated our ability to record and to travel at the same time. We've been doing a lot of traveling. So here's a little secret. We intended on doing a live show when I went to Kentucky Shape. And then that next weekend, we're going to do a live show when Jason went to Minnesota Shape. And then even last weekend, we're going to do a live show. So it's 3 live shows when he went to North Dakota Shape. Turns out we're unable. It's I don't know. How'd that work out for us, Jason?
It did not work out for us, Tanner. We recorded zeros shows from any of those conferences. We thought it was going to be such a cool idea. Let's do a live episode from Kentucky. Yeah, it didn't happen. Let's do a live episode from Minnesota. No, too busy. No, it's not happening. And to the point where, we talked and threw the idea around about doing one from North Dakota Shape. I said, absolutely not. I'm not even thinking about it. I don't have time for it. We'll come right back after. So here we are. We're back. Our fall conference sessions. I'm done for the fall. Tanner, how about you?
I'm done for the fall.
Done for the fall. Yep. So the next time in action, conference action, I think for me, will be April in Salt Lake City. Right? Oh yeah. Super excited about that one. So obviously you guys aren't here to listen to Tanner and I talk. One of these days we might have to do an episode like that. We'll just talk back and forth, record it for a half hour and put it on, but probably get the least amount of views. You're obviously here for our guest tonight. Our guest tonight, Candace Young and LaDonda Porter. How are you guys?
Go ahead, LaDonda. You can say hi first.
Should I say it like you?
Oh,
hi, y'all.
Yeah.
You don't say it as
some
good
gravel
as I
switch in there.
She's trying.
I'm not that gravel switchian. Sorry.
Not yet. Obviously, both from Kentucky. Super excited that you were able to join us tonight. Is it? What do we got here? What time is it?
10:07.
You guys got 10 o'clock, so we're sorry about that. It's 9 o'clock where Tanner and I are. We're Central Time in it. We made you guys stay up late, but we don't have school tomorrow. How about you guys?
We do.
Yep.
Tanner, you do have school. LaDonda?
Yeah. Yep.
All 3 of you have school. Well, I'll be thinking of you when I wake up around 10. Maybe have some breakfast. Maybe shovel.
I might have to blow up your Twitter at 7 a.m. my time.
Dare you?
And say, look what I'm doing. Car duty in the cold.
I'll be in the gym. I have intramural duty in the morning, so
I'll be shoveling 6 inches of snow.
Yeah, I'll probably be shoveling snow like I did when I got home today. So I'm obviously a proud North Dakota State football fan. I'm a proud University of North Dakota hockey fan. And we all know that, people from Kentucky can be pretty proud about what's going on down there, obviously. We've had some discussions with Candace a time or two. They love talking about Kentucky. They love talking about Kentucky sports, everything Kentucky. Like Kentucky Derby, that's my let's talk Kentucky Derby all day, right? But I just saw the Kentucky Wildcats pulled off a huge win, right? I'm looking at my notes here, so I'm not cheating and looking at the Vikings game. I'm looking down at my notes. I just saw there's twice as many bourbon barrels in Kentucky than people. Not for real. Twice as many bourbon barrels in Kentucky than people. What else is going on in Kentucky right now? What else? Candace, tell us what's going on in Kentucky.
I think we need to do the cheer, LaDonda.
I think you're right.
Oh, we got to do the cheer.
All of us together?
No, just you two.
I don't think they know it.
They don't know it. Oh my gosh.
So I'll just do this and you can follow. You ready?
Here we go.
LaDonda?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay.
Yes. C-A-T-S, cats, cats, cats.
Woo!
That was
it's
it?
a little lag, but you got it.
But I got it.
That was it? That was it?
Well,
that was
it. That's it, but imagine it in a huge arena with, thousands and thousands and thousands of your closest friends.
Oh, yeah.
Wearing blue.
All the
with
proud
blue.
Kentuckians.
Yes.
See, when Sarah came on and she sang the Kansas, fight song, it lasted a lot longer than that. It was really slow and like eerie. Can you guys do it like one more time, like really jazzed up or something?
Hold on. This is not the fight song. This is the cheer.
This is just a cheer. So.
Do you guys got a fight song,
Oh, I don't know the whole song.
Me neither. We are.
I just know like the first few words.
That's okay.
That's sad. I know that's sad. My alma mater,
right.
and I don't even know the fight song. That's sad.
That's okay. That's
right.
Listen, we don't really have much of a fight song either. The only song I remember from UND hockey games goes a little something like this. In heaven there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. And when we're away from here, our friends will be drinking all our beer. That's it. That's all I know.
That's for real a fight song.
Also,
that's
the
real.
first time I've ever sang in front of hundreds of people. So.
With beers.
Building little towers. Don't they build little towers in hockey games?
More than probably. Yeah. I don't know. Tanner,
so speaking of being proud in Kentucky, I was down there when you guys switched from K-Ford to Kentucky Shape, and that was pretty exciting. You guys are both Kentucky Teachers of the Year. Can you guys tell us like the importance of supporting your state organization and kind of what that's done for your careers?
Well, for me personally, I enjoy our annual conferences, not only for, the sessions, but I just love the connections and meeting with my peeps from across the state that I normally don't get to see just within my county. And of course, hanging out with the people that I serve with on the board as well, just to show that the efforts that we put forth to put these conventions together and kind of reap those rewards when we see everyone show up every year. So that's my big thing.
Yeah.
I like that. So I will say that I started going to K-Ford in 2007 when I started college, and we had to do, we had the opportunity to do 2 different sessions at K-Ford. So I started presenting in 2007, like right out of the go as a freshman. And ever since then, I've networked and I worked together, and then I became the president of K-Ford, and I just absolutely love my people. I love my KYHomies, and it's just a great, great opportunity for sure.
Is that an official hashtag that we have to post when
we
post this on YouTube?
Absolutely.
Hashtag KYHomies.
My old Kentucky home.
Kentucky homies. I'll message you. I'll make sure we
get that in.
Yeah.
Make sure exactly spell
it. So that brings us kind of our next topic of discussion. Candace, seriously?
Uh-oh.
You ran like the entire New York City Marathon? Come on, girl! What's up? Tell me about it.
I did.
Tell me about the whole. I want to know everything.
Let's see. My school got the Action for Healthy Kids grant, and we got a $1,000 grant at MKA. And so they emailed and said, well, we hear you're a runner. And this was while I was in Miami on the beach, just chilling, reading books. And all of a sudden it's like, we hear you're a runner and you may want to run the marathon. And I was like, okay, what do I got to do? And they were like, you raise $3,000 so that 3 other schools can get this grant. And, so my kids got the grant, but 3 other schools are going to get grants as well. And so I was like, I've never ran a marathon before. I ran a few halves because Jessica Lawrence taught me to do something,
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary. And
I did that, Jason.
Note is absolutely amazing. And what she did was she rode her bike all across the country. And I was like, if she could ride her bike across the country, I can do 26 miles. I got this. And I used to be the kind of person, like, I ran in high school. I've ran since 4th grade. I ran in college. I ran my whole life. But I ran 5Ks, not half marathons and not full marathons for sure. So, it was an absolutely breathtaking experience. And I may never do one again, but I did one, and it was New York City, and I'm all right with that.
Well,
and I helped
congratulations. Yeah, well, congratulations, because honestly, I think I've mentioned this a time or two on the show. I don't know why this continues to come up. I think Tanner thinks it's funny that he, finds ways to get it into the show. I don't run.
Me either.
I just don't run. If I could come with you to your next marathon, say, let's do the Boston one. If they'll let me ride a bike alongside of you while you run the marathon, I'll ride for 26 miles. You'll still beat me, but I'll ride, right? Or can you push me in a stroller?
Oh my God.
Do you know where LaDonda will run to?
To the store or to I don't know.
She will run to the Starbucks.
Yes.
She loves the Starbucks.
I will.
I'll run.
She will run to the Starbucks. I've seen it.
For sure.
And you know what, I've always kind of wanted to get into it. That's the weird part. When I see people running, I'm like, you know what? That looks okay. I think I could get into it. I think it would be peaceful. I think it would, I would hate every second of it, but I think it would be peaceful. But there is no way, as I sit here right now, I'm telling you, there is no way I will ever run a marathon, ever.
You can do anything you put your mind to.
You're right. But my mind is telling me I don't want to, and I'm not going to. So my mind is saying, do not run the marathon. So I'm just going to do what my mind's telling me.
I'll just run to Starbucks.
Run to Starbucks.
I'll have all citrus tea, please.
Tall, skinny mocha for me.
But anyways, too much talking on my part. But congratulations, that is way too cool. I was cheering you on from North Dakota. It was fantastic. It was awesome to see.
I appreciate all the love.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
all the love. Well, so we're gonna move on a little bit. Jason and I, we are in a fantasy football league together. Yeah, we're in a fantasy football league together. Oh, all of a sudden I'm hearing some feedback. You guys hearing that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
All right. Let me just hear. All right. So anyway, about 2 weeks ago, we played each other head to head, and I moved, and I did not check my lineup, and I started. Yeah, Jason won. I started 3 players who were out.
That's
why I just didn't play.
That's why
Jason beat me pretty bad. Since then, I have continued to screw up and start David Johnson, who I started him today. He got on the field, gave me 0 points for the 4th week in a row.
-1.
Yeah.
-1.
Yeah. Thank you. But I'm also playing Jason this. So it's my second time playing Jason. He's gonna get the win somehow. I don't know. He's not very good, but
I'm not.
It's bad. The Steel Curtain's gonna get me. He's got a good name. Anyway, so I bring this up because when I was in Kentucky, LaDonda kept checking the scoreboard, and the Packers were on. She kept yelling for Jimmy Graham. Jimmy, get in the end zone. Jimmy, get in the end zone. Yeah, I think that's who her guy was. So LaDonda, tell me about your team. How are you doing this week?
Okay, so Jimmy Graham's on the bench, and yet Jimmy Graham decides to have a good game today. And I've got Jason Witten in right now, who's not doing anything. But on a lighter note, I'm playing my husband this week, and I am whooping that butt. He won't talk to me right now.
He's not. You guys are not on speaking terms because of it.
No, he's not talking to me right now.
That's fantastic.
Did
And I
you
love
have
it.
any sob stories this week or this year?
Well, I won the league last year. Have this pretty sweet
Wow.
championship belt. And now this year, my team is terrible. I went from the top to literally the bottom this year. It's horrible.
That's all right.
It's horrible.
I'm, Tanner, like Tanner mentioned, we're in a phys ed league, and there's 8 or 10 of us.
There's 10 of us.
There's 10 of us. I think this is our third season or second.
I think it's our third.
It's our third season, and in 3 seasons, you can go back. We're on Yahoo, and you can look at your full record. And in 3 seasons, I think I have a total of like 8 wins.
Oh my God.
In that league. I don't know what it is.
And 2 of them are going to be against me this year.
Yeah. I've beat Tanner 6 times. I have 9 wins in 3 years.
Sometimes that's all that matters, though. You know,
I agree.
you've got that one person in your league. You don't care how you finish, just as long as you beat that one person.
That's kind of what we have going on, Tanner and I. So like, I'll go 12 and 50 in 4 years as long as those 12 wins. Yep, all day. Candace, we need your help with this question.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
What
Ready.
can you tell us about LaDonda's shoe obsession?
Oh my gosh.
Is it healthy, or do you think there's, maybe a reasoning to get a professional involved?
We can go see. We should
go see. Let me say, she has shoes to match every single shirt that she owns. And my favorite are these lime green ones. I hope she's going to show you.
Which ones?
They're like lime green.
This
Wear
is
with the lime green capered shirt.
Oh,
like
okay.
This is the
Here we
first
go.
time on any episode
snap.
that we've gone on a field trip.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
That's good
Or is
stuff.
I think that's very healthy.
Here's what I like about it.
Are you talking about
It's organized.
those?
I
Those
think
green ones?
so. No.
Are those?
No.
I haven't worn those.
You haven't even.
I don't know. I haven't worn those in a while.
Here's what I like. They're all together. They're color coordinated. They're all out. That's how my shoes are too.
I tried.
I kind of feel inclined now to bring you to my closet and show you my shoes. So we're gonna take another field trip, Tanner. This is the first time we've taken a field trip. All right.
I'm excited.
Are you really? Okay, because I have a little OCD kind of like LaDonda. It's not LaDonda-esque. but
you're getting there.
We're getting there, right? We got shoes of all kinds. That's not all of them.
Well,
those are just the ones that, those are just my October, November ones.
Oh.
Yeah. I've got December, January, February down in a tote. So.
Oh, wow. That's
LaDonda, we're best shoe friends now.
Me and you.
I was
hashtag.
Impressed when last time I saw her, she had her on her like Fila shirt and her Fila sweats, and she's like, check out my Fila shoes. And I made a comment about it. So she took her shoes off. She got her Fila socks on.
I did.
I'm like, yeah.
She's legit.
Good for you. Good for you. My official vote, healthy. Healthy or healthy.
Thank you.
All
Thank you.
I look healthy.
That's 3 healthies.
All right.
You don't have to go to the doctor.
I don't know why that question made its way in there, but that's fine.
Oh my goodness.
Right, so we're going to play a little game called Would You Rather. And this one's going to be a little bit close to your heart. Hopefully your husband's not paying attention because for 1 year, would you rather only be able to eat at LaDonda's Family Barbecue Restaurant or never be able to eat there, but you live so close you can smell it all the time?
Are you asking me?
No, I'm asking all 3 of you, I suppose.
Okay. I'll go. I'm gonna say I would rather only be able to eat at the family barbecue place because I could not go a year smelling it and never eating it. Like I love barbecue. So
I agree.
yeah.
I'm the same way.
I love Taco Bell. So I'd rather just smell it and eat Taco Bell every day. But I love some barbecue from LaDonda's Hut.
Okay, so let me get this straight, because up until about 10 minutes ago when I saw these questions from our writer, I did not know that LaDonda had a family barbecue joint.
Yep.
Tell me
Food
about
truck. It's a food truck. Well,
Okay.
my husband, he's sitting right here next to me. Still not talking to me though. But he started in competition barbecue and was like, I spend all this money competing. Why not just get a truck? And I was like, okay, as long as bills get paid, you go ahead. So he got this truck and took him about 2 years to get it off the ground. And he goes from March until we just closed last week.
That sounds fantastic.
So,
and he does
our
everything
Iowa
himself.
event-
So it's all him.
Like
He does the rubs, the sauce, the sides.
People have asked
No.
me many times, and by many times I mean probably about 5 or 6, like, if you weren't teaching, what would you do? If you weren't teaching, what would you do? And honestly, 4 out of those 5 times or 5 out of those 6 times, I think I've answered that I would want to own my own restaurant. Just like and it wouldn't have necessarily like a menu that's what you could get every time. It was just whatever I decided for that day. More of like a food truck type deal where, well, today I think I'm
Today
just
we're having
burrito. Yeah. Today,
Candace, would you go get burritos? Unless it's just Taco Bell.
Nah, I will get some burritos.
yeah, listen, you gotta have, I got pheasant sausage breakfast burritos in my food.
I would eat that. I would totally eat that.
Those will change your life, by the way.
With some Taco Bell sauce.
That's fine. You can have some Taco
He
Bell.
just likes the little funny sayings it says on the packages.
I like those too. They're so witty.
Talking about barbecue and my mouth's watering, and then you start talking about Taco Bell. I'm like, yuck.
Yeah. And I was going to tell you a minute ago, in our Iowa conferences, a lot of times, like in between, we'll do a food truck vendor. So we'll have a couple of them show up, and we'll do that for our conference. Instead of providing them some type of a meal, we'll have that as an option. So that's been kind of cool.
That's a really cool idea too. I like
That's a neat
that.
idea.
I like that. And since I'm El Presidente of ND Shape now, I think that will be maybe a food for thought.
Oh!
Thank you.
Right there.
LaDonda got it. I don't know if the other 2 got it, but LaDonda's like, yeah. Food for thought.
I got it.
Okay. We got some time. One more question for each of you. Candace, we'll let you go first on this one. Tell us funniest thing that's happened in your classroom so far.
In kindergarten?
But it's probably kindergarten.
Oh, it's really not. When I was at Newport, I was letting these kids play 2-hand touch football because there wasn't that many kids in the class that day. And this little boy, his last name was Brown, and another little boy can't hold his bodily functions in, and he might have had a little Taco Bell, and he literally pooped on the floor. And the kid with the last name Brown, he went for a catch, and when he went for the catch, his face went right square in the poop. Yeah. And that was not kindergarten.
This is a true story.
This is a
Oh
true
my
story.
God.
And Mike Martinez always calls me President Poopy Pants now because I tell that story. My funniest story.
What does he call
That's
you?
great.
He calls me President Poopy Pants. Not because my pants are poopy, because the kids' pants are poopy. But yeah,
That's
right on
awesome.
this kid's face, like straight up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, I have so many things going through my mind right now, like how I'm gonna post this. Like,
You're not going to have enough hashtags.
Tonight we were joined by the Shoe Queen and President Poopy Pants. Like, I don't know. All right.
I can't even top that. There's like, I should have went first, and you should have just finished with that. I can't even top that.
You're probably
Just saying.
Oh my gosh.
Saying.
Something crazy has happened in your classroom that you want to tell us.
Well, gosh, I have. Well, besides the boy splitting his pants when he was playing ultimate football, maybe.
Yeah.
And had to take the jersey and drape it on his back so the girls wouldn't see his underoos, maybe. That's probably that's probably about the only.
Do you spell
no.
Do you spell underoos? Do you spell it ROOS? Underoos?
You got it.
I think definitely she does.
I want to get for Christmas. If anybody's paying attention, listen, pay attention, everybody. For Christmas, I want underoos with Ruse's face on them.
I was thinking the
You
same
could probably
thing.
do that.
Yeah, that'd be
Wait,
awesome.
for mailed to you?
Yeah,
That would be awesome.
I think that'd be hilarious.
I'm going to talk to Allie.
Then
I'm going to talk to Allie about it.
hey, everybody, look at my. Well, I wouldn't say hey. Everybody.
Hashtag Tanner Roos.
Hey, look at I got underoos. That's funny. Is that what you guys call them there, or did you just like make that up?
Oh, I always say that about the guys. If their pants are too far down, I don't want to see their Scooby-Doo underoos. I don't want to see it.
Underoos.
We
I
call
have
them
enough-
drawers is what we really call them, drawers.
Drawers.
Yes.
All right. Maybe it's a Midwest thing, but we just say underwear.
Yeah. So I was always told if you're going to talk about underwear, you got to keep it brief.
Oh my gosh, I'm done.
Really?
They're trying to be witty tonight, LaDonda. I don't know about them.
Everybody's funny tonight. Well,
Oh my goodness.
on that note, I think we will call her an evening. LaDonda, Candace, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Real quick, LaDonda, we're going to let you go first here. We're going to play some cheesy talk show music. You've got to take us out. Tell us how we can get a hold of you. Tell us like all your social media accounts. If anybody wants to talk to you or get a hold of you, how do they do that? And then Candace, you'll follow it right up.
Hey guys, LaDonda Porter here. You want to give me a shout out? Holler at me. Drop me a line or two. Hit me at the L Porter PE on the Twitter.
Oh, I guess it's my turn. Hey, y'all. This is Candace Young, and my Twitter account is @CandaceYoung37. That's so original, I know. And I teach kindergarten only at Madison County Schools, and you can follow me, and I share lots of stuff that I do with my kindergarten kiddos. Love y'all.
Fantastic. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining us tonight. As always, I'm Jason Steele. This has been Let's Talk Phys Ed. Tanner.
Yeah, thank you, girls.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.